Hey guys, just want to give this quick video, and I'm actually in between appointments, so I didn't have really a chance to make a cool video with great editing and everything else. So I just figured I'd make a quick message because I've been having a few conversations today about Facebook and their project called Libra Coin, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the topic and why it's becoming such a big deal. Why you've maybe seen it in the media. And really, there's a couple major elements to this. And the first one is, first of all, obviously we know that Facebook is a 2 billion person platform. So out of 7 billion people in the world, Facebook is in touch and has their reach to 2 billion of them. That's pretty amazing size when you really think about it. So the scope and the reach of what Facebook is doing, and also the other companies that are partnered with it, like PayPal and some of the other big name credit card companies, and there's a bunch. What they're doing is they're designing a coin called Libra Coin, and the reason that's such a big deal is because it does two things. It challenges our financial system. All the traditional financial systems that we have in the United States and around the world, the ones that deal with paper money, are really threatened by this project. And the reason they're threatened, obviously, is just the scope and the reach of what Facebook can do. Now, here's the deal. What Facebook's doing is they're creating a coin called Libra Coin, and that's a digital currency. It's a cryptocurrency. And because of that, what its intentions are, the problem that it solves is people are able to transfer money digitally all around the world. You don't have to have any access to a bank or bank information. Fees will be low to none to make transfers and to make purchases right on a Facebook platform or across platforms. And so this payment process, really, when you think about 2 billion people, that's over almost just less than a third of the world's population will be have access to money that you can exchange through Facebook directly without any touching of the United States dollar, without any touching of going through any banks or any intermediaries. That is a major threat to the world powers. That's a major threat to the countries that control the financial systems right now. On the other hand, it's a huge advantage for cryptocurrencies. It's given basically just a whole bunch of attention and the opportunity for adoption into the cryptocurrency space. So, with that being said, obviously you're hearing in the news that Congress and Donald Trump and all these big political powers are coming out and saying, "Hey, Facebook, you need to stop this. We can't have this. This is, there needs to be regulations, and there needs to be just oversight, and there needs to be just more laws around what you're doing before you move forward with this project." So the question, I guess, really comes down to this: Will this actually come to fruition? Will Facebook be able to build this coin, build this digital currency, and will they be able to launch it against the headwinds that are happening? And so, in response to that, I'd say this: there's a couple things that are happening here. First of all, Facebook and their consortium, it's called Calibra, all the 20-something other companies that are currently a part of this project have basically headquartered themselves in Switzerland. And a big reason for that is Switzerland is the most crypto-friendly country in the world. And so it's the laws and regulations allow them to develop and to grow. So I was asked the question earlier today, do you think this project will ever get off the ground? Will it actually happen? And my inclination is that there is a massive uphill climb in the United States. But that does not mean that as time goes on, could it actually launch internationally? And I think the answer to that one is yes. I mean, when you're listening to the testimonials of the people who are leading the project from Facebook, they're trying to say, listen, we want to comply with all of this, and we want to be a good project, and we want to make sure that we're following some kinds of regulations that will be beneficial and that are that we want to be in compliance. But my question would be, how long can they hold off on that? I mean, they have the go-ahead. They don't have to operate within the United States, and they can go forward and really do some damage internationally by just moving forward with this project, with or without, the backing of the United States. So, long answer to a short question. Yes, I believe that this project will take off at some point. I do think there's a massive uphill climb. I do think that there's definitely some technical specifics that need to be overcome. But overall, this project is a major milestone in what's going on for us as a consumer. Soon enough, we may be looking at a way to have an all-digital economy using cryptocurrencies and tokens like what LibraCoin is doing. And this is a big deal. It's pretty amazing what's happening. There is so many questions and so many directions that I can go with this video, but I just wanted to give a quick overview of why this is such an important step in the evolution of our financial systems, and why there's such an uproar in our government, and why there's why all of a sudden there's all this attention drawn back into cryptocurrency. And really it just comes down to this: times are changing. I love the quote that one of the guys here said. He said, look, right now our payment processing system hasn't been changed in over 50 years. It's so antiquated. He said, right now you can ship a product around the world faster than you can transfer money. And something like LibraCoin aims to fix that. And that's what a digital currency, that's why blockchain and cryptocurrency are going to be such a major player going forward in the future. Times are changing, the financial system's changing, and the traditional markets are going to be much different as we move forward. So hopefully this video helps. It gives you a little bit of background of what's going on, and thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe, click the buttons below, check out all the information that I have linked, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.